Welcome back, everyone, to Pineleaf the Dragon Disciple, where I have arrived at the Speculum in Myth which means now it's time for me to go to a place that was all about wild magic and see how I do with a class that's not a wild mage. Since the last series I did in this area was as a wild mage, so now let's see how I do with my Dragon Disciple. The Crest of the Sword. So now I just need to find a sword sock. A bit obvious, isn't it?
Welcome. In happier times, these messages would introduce you to our organization, but with the city under siege, we have different priorities. Report to the Central Hall immediately. We will need every wizard in the city working together to keep the invaders out.
Alright, so obviously they had an invasion. Now, I've been asked to come here in order to search for a missing drow who is searching through the ruins. So apparently, whatever wizards were here, they had prepared for someone arriving to help them with an emergency. Obviously, it didn't go too well considering the condition of this place. Now I am looking for a missing drow who they were looking for something and they're trying to build a good relationship with the local elves, which in the Forgotten Realms is a rare thing. Alright, of course the main part of DDO isn't within the realms, so where I come from, it's more common to have friendly drow, or at least not completely hostile ones. Alright, there we go. Okay, let's head into here. You know, it's interesting that we go into this area at level 13. Oops. Oh, carrion crawlers. Oh yeah, that's a creature that was introduced in this area. Alright, we come to this place at level 13, so this is before the Underdark and the realms in general was introduced. So a bit of a background on our character wouldn't have, though if you played other characters you would understand all those concepts, I suppose. Let's see. Cure serious wounds, mass, and heal. Okay. We'll try that.
This was once the library, yet the shelves lining the walls of this vast chamber are broken and empty. It seems the books have been swallowed by the insatiable
Alright, let's see. We'll try. Okay, now what was she saying? It says, it seems that the books have been... Yeah, okay, have been swallowed by time. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I suppose that is typical. Time gets voracious. See, find kill Dark Song and obtain the icon of the elves. Okay. I guess we could do that. Okay. And then up more. I was not expecting this to be a tower. Whoops. I'm not exactly liking... my cleric failed to follow me. Okay. There we go. These Gothic Seekers, they are a bit of a pain. Oh! Alright, there you go. Oh! Good thing I did come here because we have the crest of the scythe. That's 2 crests now, isn't it? Let's see, we've got the crest of the mace and the crest of the scythe. And a small planar crystal, which isn't all that significant, I presume. Ooh! A topaz. So we are done with this section. Is that it for all the stuff that we went up to? Yeah, probably. Yep. So let's just take a bit of a shortcut to get out of here. Ah! Then this door. Back upstairs, I guess the companion to the other door that I took. What's in this door? Another door down? Maybe I should have followed the left-hand rule for this adventure. Up and down, up and down. Water elemental. There. Okay, we'll try that. Oh! And now for her. And we might as well... Oh! The trident. How many of these do I need, I wonder? Well, actually, maybe it is just for the best I went right first, since... Looks like I'm finding all of the crests before I find the slots that I need to put them into. Oh, I've been in this room before. Okay. This is where I was before, wasn't it? Surely this isn't an identical room that's... identical in all ways or something like that? Nah. So, which way should I exit now? Let's try this way. This way. Aha! Here is a door I haven't seen before. It looks like it's nestled perfectly between the other two. Now, I've been in both of those directions. Alright, let's try the other side. Now, this seems to have a little bit of a chaotic magic in here. Or wild magic. It says the mace socket.
The invaders are in the city. Entire districts are now under their control. They were just too many. Our defenses could not hold them back. The enemy is so thick on the ground we cannot even reach the castle. So, we will make our stand here.
Okay. They will make their stand there. At least it's giving me information, I suppose, about the history of the place. Forgotten Helmed Horror. It looks like something that is going to attack me. So... and I'll do this. I will bring this here. Everything is going to be nice and beautiful, right? Well, let's try. Yeah, well, I certainly wasn't surprised by that one. How's that? Oh. Okay, I was focused on myself for some reason. Alright, so, the scythe socket.
We continue to draw on the Safehold to keep the invaders at bay. yet supplies there are getting low. We are almost out of spell components, and we've long since used all the wands. Of course, those aren't the only things available in the Safehold, but I'm not ready to call upon our last defense just yet.
Okay, so apparently the last defense is something desperate that he doesn't really want to use unless he absolutely has to. So how about here? And this is... Oh, hold on. Okay, we will just have to use those guys. We can get by them, right? No problem. Okay, next, Trident.
Our numbers dwindle. I have reconfigured the Safehold so it can be opened with these crests. That way, any might access it, if all of our senior wizards have fallen in battle. Of course, this brings risks of its own.
You hear a muffled sound off in the distance, as if a door had been blown open by the wind.
Wonderful. Well, that's obviously not the door blown open by the wind. Now, I think that was the last of the crests that I found, right? Yeah, that's it. That's it for the crests. There may be more, but for now, that's it. As for the door blown open by the wind, well, I don't have a spell to open that. So that's a burglar's. That's a burglar's treat. Or rogue. I've been playing too much Lotro. Oh. Okay. Snake. Alright, let's see. That was nasty, don't you think so? How about... what's this one? Oh, greater dispel magic. Okay. No idea if I'll ever have a use for that. For a moment there I thought those might have been shrines. But they're not. Those carrion crawlers are nasty. Alright, so what's this all about?
A magic portal flickers in the center of the chamber. Perhaps it leads to the Safehold, where the wizards kept their greatest secrets.
Now, should I take this now? Actually, it looks like it has 4 crystals there. Oh. Looks like it's been activated, so maybe that's all I need here? Maybe I'll double check to make sure there are no useful optionals before I head on to the next sec. Then again, it might be blocked off. I decided to head back to the beginning area because there is still the matter of the snake socket, and there is the matter of the wind blowing something open.
An ominous hiss comes from deep within the shadows. Something has made this chamber its lair.
That couldn't have been the ominous thing, right? I didn't think so. That spider was too easy. Oh! That's definitely not under the definition of too easy. Okay. It certainly likes spiders, that's for sure. Boy, these are agile spiders. Whew. Now, I presume that... Okay, so that was indeed an optional. So, back to the portal. I see that there's a path here now. The question is, can you go through this apparent opening? No, because I think that's where I need to go. It'd be nice if I didn't have to go all the way around to do it, but I suppose I have to. It must just be a glitch then that makes it look like I can go through it. On this side, it looks like there's no way through it. Yeah, definitely a glitch of some sort. Now, I suppose it's time to head on through the portal. Another socket and crest right next to each other. I presume that the entire idea here was to get you the expectation of these messages coming in through this methodology, and so that allow you to do the timing of getting the message. At least that's going to be my working hypothesis.
I am going to the Safehold. We're almost out of food, so we've decided to bring forth our last defense. Yet the risks are great. I can only pray to the gods that I will not be our undoing.
Okay, so apparently they are very scared of whatever they bring forth. Now, let's head on this. Is this a boss fight? It looks like
the Safehold is where the wizards kept their last defense. Yet, whatever that last defense might have been, it failed to keep the invaders out of the city.
Well, the crest of the octopus. Oh! Oh boy. Yo! Alright. One of those bosses. Oh.
The summoning was a success. Now to proceed to the binding. But I'm certain the spell holding the demon worked. Oh the gods! It's free!
Well, alright, so the summoning was successful and the binding was not. That is pretty much what I expected. Well, let's see if we could hold it off.
It seems the wizard's final defense was a powerful summoned demon. A demon that they could not control.
What do you expect? Okay, what do you have? Nothing really. Now, I'm still looking for the icon of the elves and Kelgoth Dark Song. Oh, that's the icon of the elves.
This statuette is the icon of the elves. It's the object you were sent here to find. One of the 3 items related to control of the mythal.
Okay. Now, let's see if we could find... I think that was the main boss fight. Of course, it would be nice if I can... See, how am I doing right here? Vandal bonus, so I still need a couple more. Okay, no, that's not anything special. Alright, just... Oh, hold on. No, that's nothing special. So, what am I missing? Let's head upstairs Did I bypass something? Or did I just fail to... notice the drow? Let's see. Guess so. I guess it's time to do some backtracking. It's a good thing they allow you to go back. Here we are. Kelgoth Dark Song.
A quick examination shows that this drow elf was slain recently, probably by one of the creatures nearby. This must be the leader of the expedition.
It seems
he never found the icon of the elves.
A search of the body makes it clear that this is Kelgoth Darksong, leader of the Wanderers. It seems that the drow never found... Okay, so that just repeats what she just said. Well, that's done, so I guess we go back and report. Time to deliver some ill news. So, Kelgoth is dead? Just as I feared. He was so stubborn and so brave, so steadfast, which is why we followed him and why we will miss him forever. Thank you, Pine Fist, for letting us know. If you find the other icons in the ruins, give them to the Comathor elves. It's what Kelgoth wanted, and I would like to see his last wish come true. Very well. I'm sorry about the bad news. Oh, yes, and I guess I also... +7 insulated outfit of fire resistance. Alright. Or sacred outfit. I guess I'll take this one. Right? There we go. Now, we do have some more icons to find, and most likely we'll be searching for one of them in the next episode of Piney Plays The Dragon Disciple.